The Super Ugly Show.
Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, let's get this show going.
What do you think you are?
Yeah, I'm going through a lot of changes in my life. Sorry, but...
What, menopause?
Yeah.
You did not mean it in any malicious
I
or
was born in the
heinous way.
70s. Go fuck yourself. As far as that mentally handicapped strength, I do not want to... I don't want to mess with that.
What the hell is going on here?
You're allowed to be offended by anything you want, but keep it to your fucking self.
Yeah. Yeah. This is great. It is priceless because this is real. And it is what it is.
Where the fuck is the fucking
Because
video?
you dropped it down, you can't.
Rocky, would you run for
Can't
Miss
small
America?
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure you
But
can't
seriously, why
small
couldn't
it.
You know, maybe a
Bring
little
it back
shape
up.
on the bicep.
Yeah, again, if I do like 20 push-ups right now, I'll come up and have a nice little time.
You smalled
I
it?
don't want to play this
I don't know
game.
what is
It's
small?
disgusting.
Like you minimized it.
Point. Yeah, but why does
When I
it
minimized
be
it one
some
time,
kind
it
of
fucked it up
family member,
too.
some kind of like old
Like I
grandpa?
could click something and let it go over it, but not minimize it. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta lay over, but not minimize it, because it shuts it down in the OBS.
Huh. Okay, well, I fucked up the intro. I guess we're starting off like that.
I don't even know. Are we going? Are we live? I'm gonna put sound on. Just oh yeah, we are.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
are.
Good.
All right, so we
Good.
fucked that up.
Way to go, Rich.
You know what? Listen, we haven't fucked up the intro in a long time.
Nah,
It was
it's
about
a-
time that we did.
It's not been that long.
It's been a while.
It's maybe like a month or two.
Yeah, that's a long time for us. Usually we fuck up a lot more stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we
We're
haven't-
like Howard Stern when he drops the record. Remember in the beginning of the movie when he's first fucking getting into the DJ business and he drops the record, he starts hitting everything. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
We're like that every single fucking show though.
Yeah.
Like we're just a mess. No, we never will. We've been doing this for years, and there's always an issue. There's always a
But there
fucking.
hasn't been in a while, so
No.
it was only a matter of time.
And not for nothing though, like people, know how to do these things. We don't. We've never even cared to learn. Like we've learned how to make it go, and that is it.
Yeah.
I don't want to learn editing.
We don't touch anything just so it doesn't fuck
Yeah,
up.
I'm not learning nothing. Just turn it on. Can all the mics work, and we
Yeah.
can play stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. That's it.
We get through by the bare minimum
Yeah.
and expect
Yeah.
nothing more.
True savages of the podcasting game.
Visionary.
Yeah, some would say. Some would say. Some would say stupid, but
Yeah.
we do what we do, and we do it well.
Very well.
Some might say super ugly. It's the name of the show. I was still writing my Facebook post, so I'm going to be distracted for the next 30 seconds or so.
Ooh. Facebook.
Facebook, which go to
Oh, MySpace.
I love
MySpace. I do love the MySpace. Who's in your top 8? Rich, top 8?
Of what?
Your top 8
I
on
don't know.
MySpace.
I have no
You
idea.
had to pick your top friend.
You don't remember your top 8 in
No.
MySpace? Oh, yeah, that was a clusterfuck. That never hurt anyone's feelings. Dude, why am I not in your top 8 no more? Because I think you suck now. That's why.
Yeah, you're horrible, and I don't like you. I don't like how you post.
I don't even fucking know how you got up there to begin with, you piece of shit. Fuck that. I hated the top 8. The top 8 would always be like celebrities, just so I wouldn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
You just put fucking... Back then it was chicks. You'd put your best 8 chicks.
I don't even remember who it was.
Top 8s.
That was a long time ago.
It was probably like your mom, your sisters, people
Your
like
mom.
that.
Your mom. Your mom.
She's everyone's greatest fan. I don't think his mom is everyone's greatest fan.
Yes. Yes. Oh, man. Kevin Hart's getting sued by that fucking girl that he cheated on his wife with publicly. Remember?
Okay.
In the car, or there was a video or some shot, whatever the
So
case
what
was.
happened?
She sued him for $60 million.
Mm.
Yeah. Like, first of
60
all,
million.
I mean,
like just when Kevin Hart thinks, all right, good, it's in the past, I don't have to deal with it no more. I'm sure every now and then his wife brings it up and like, remember when you fucked that bitch? I want this car.
Yeah.
But now, like, you got to go through court and fucking like, do you think Kevin Hart has to go, or he just sends lawyers and then
says lawyers.
What is she suing him for?
like slanderish type shit, like being called a stripper and the videotaping, I believe too. I don't think he was the one videotaping, so I don't know why he's being sued.
Yeah.
It was his hotel room, so maybe somehow she's trying to hold him accountable because it was his room. But I highly doubt Kevin Hart is setting up hidden cameras,
Yeah.
cheating with whores, essentially. Like, I'm going to cheat with this random whore. Let me set up a camera for this one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Seems like the right idea.
the person taping it knew what they were doing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, someone was. Well, his friend was trying to extort him. Wasn't that the whole thing?
Right.
So it was his friend that set it up. Why is she suing him? Set up this
Because he's
fucking.
probably broke.
Well, that's tough titty for her. You know?
You know, and she knows Kevin Hart's got his reputation that he's going to try to save.
She thinks he'll just settle
Right.
instead of spending the cost of legal fees and all that shit. He'll just settle. She'll get something.
Yeah,
She'll get like 10 grand at least. Something.
She'll get one of that.
You think so?
She'll probably get like 6 to 10 million.
No fucking way. You're crazy. No fucking way.
No, she's not getting anything.
No way. I hope she gets nothing. I hope Kevin Hart right now is going, that bitch ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
Sick my lawyers
That's
on her.
That's what Chris Brown would do.
I
Chris
would-
Brown would say she ain't getting nothing.
Sick my lawyers on her. I'll spend all my money on lawyers. It ain't going to her.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Yeah.
And that's what I would do.
Yeah, I have a question. What do you think? What do you think Jesse Smollett's life is right now?
Oh, it's
Like,
miserable.
What do you think? Like, what do you think he's doing? Is he like? Because he doesn't go on social media anymore. Like, what do you? Because every time he used to put, say if he was to go and show up on social media, anything he posted people would be like,
immediately
"You're
attacked. You're a liar. Shut up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
you can't post. You're Jesse Smollett. You can't post anything on social media anymore. You can't go anywhere. What do
Everyone
you do?
hates him.
Yeah, he ruined his life.
What do you do?
There's nothing. He can't go out in public.
What do you do if you're Jesse Smollett?
You're done.
Yeah, you go in solitary confinement, self-containment for like 5-10 years, and then just not come out like in the eye of the public, but just come out and then just be existing on the planet. And people will have forgotten.
People gotta
It'll be
forget
long
his
enough that
face.
people will forgotten. They'll forget his face, and he can change it a little bit. Maybe grow a beard or shave a beard. I don't know if he had one or not.
What about if he just was like doing something small like the SuperUgly show and just came on?
I'd accept him. We accept everybody here.
I know.
You know, we love everybody.
I tried reaching out to him.
Brilliant. How'd that go?
He didn't read my message yet.
Get
but
outta here.
I'm
Fucking
trying
really?
to get him on the show because listen, there has to be a way where he can come back into the limelight, but not nothing crazy, but at least show his face. I figured this is the best platform for Jesse Smollett to do it with.
I think it would be a good.
This one?
Yes.
Absolutely. This is the greatest platform he could absolutely ever come onto to do that
Nobody's
because
gonna come on here and look for him, but this is the
No.
garbage of the internet.
we can get his side of the story. Like, what do you think finally? Because he's the
joke
type.
around with us.
No, he's going to be this guy. He's going to come out and do like a tell all, like why I did it. He just wants any attention. So eventually, in like 6 months to a year from now, mark this shit.
Okay.
Juicy Smollett will come out with the fucking why I did it. I'm sorry. The whole fucking tour,
Yeah.
book, maybe even. Who the fuck knows about his mental disability and how crazy he is and how mental depression or whatever his mental thing is.
Pressure he's under.
Yeah, whatever his mental thing is, he's gonna pick one and he's gonna run with that, and that'll be his thing, and that'll be why he did that. And everyone forgive me, I was crazy, or whatever the fuck he's gonna blame.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna. You know I'm right.
You're right.
You know I'm fucking right.
100%.
And some people will go, all right, we forgive you.
Yeah.
Even though you pulled off one of the biggest scumbag moves ever and tried to start a race war, we forgive this guy. Because that's how stupid people are.
That's true.
That's how fucking stupid people are. That could have set off a potential race war.
Yeah.
An actor on a show gets attacked, fucking almost lynched, wearing MAGA hats. Like, come on.
That's fucking nuts.
That's what I loved about the Chappelle thing, too.
He was fine.
The fact that he was like, not even for a second once I started hearing it. And I was the same with this. You remember that day when it came out?
Yeah.
I was telling everybody, I'm like, I'm not buying this shit for a fucking second. This shit is fake. He fucking set this thing. From the first moment I heard that story, I knew that shit was
horrible.
bullshit. Bullshit. And I love that Chappelle finally came out and said something because everyone else was like, well, It's like, what do you mean, well, you know? And he's right with the part with the empire. Like, how does a white racist know empire? Recognize Juicy Smollett from fucking Empire.
never.
He's not even Terrence Howard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like a D-list player on the show.
Yeah.
You're not even like third fucking row on the fucking actor list or whatever. The fuck out of here with this guy. Unreal. But no, there's no coming back for him.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm gonna try and reach out to him. We'll try and
That'll be great.
I don't think he should have the
He shouldn't have the ability. No. Speaking of which, an SNL guy this week.
No,
Oh.
it's better when it's on.
Holy
all right.
shit.
You're the one directing
Yo,
the show.
Yeah, you're the producer, bro.
What do you think about
Wait, no. Let's stay with this because I have something. New cast member Shane Gillis fired from SNL for making racist comments last year about the Chinese. Yeah, well, to be fair, he said Chinatown's fucking nuts. Let the chin. You know what?
Wait, chink.
The chins.
The
Add the
what?
KS. The chins. Add the KS. We can't say it because
Why?
someone will tattle on us and say we said a naughty word.
Oh,
You know the
tell.
word. There's a chink in the armor. There you go. You can't blame me for that. You know, I'm talking about someone wearing armor and he's got a chink in the armor. I don't know what you want me to do.
Okay.
How else am I supposed to explain a chink in the armor? Anyone? Anyone?
It's perfect.
I'm talking. There's a picture over there.
perfect.
You can't see it. It's in the background. This guy's wearing armor, and I'm going, wow, look at that chink in the armor. But anyway,
Oh, how about you? Hold on, wait. Well, or the yeah, but the chink in the armor. It's easy to get a chink in the armor when the backyard is sloped. From a 95-degree angle down.
now you're reaching, bro. Now you're reaching, and just stop, and just stop. You see what I mean? This fucking guy. This fucking guy. No, we do not promote that sort of fucking. I know what you're doing, but some people might. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Some people might misconstrue that, Rich. Some people might misconstrue that as something else. So I just want to make it clear that that's not what Richie's talking about in any way, shape, or form. Because some people, when you put, chink in the armor near the slope in the land, people might confuse that for things. But we want to make sure no one's getting confused here that that's what we're talking about. We're talking about chinks and armors and land slopes.
Go on.
So yeah, that guy was talking about Chinatown. And yeah, he's fired. Fired from fucking SNL. And this year, SNL just happens to have the first. Oh my God. I think fucking Lorne Michaels poisoned me through the airwaves. They have their first Asian cast member.
For a year ago.
What? Yeah, he said this a year ago.
Yeah.
And on a podcast because, anything
Crazy.
you say on podcast should be held accountable because clearly, this is very serious stuff here that everyone's doing with these podcasts. Like, how does anyone go, he said it on a podcast? Really? Like, if he said it on NBC, all right, maybe. On a podcast,
It's locker room
no.
talk.
We're
But that's not allowed, Richie.
We're headed to Minority Report. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, but because they'll all be
Well,
watching,
locker room
and we'll
talk
just
is
get
not
cut
allowed?
off just out of nowhere once we say
Locker
something.
room talk is not allowed.
No, and not ever since grab him by the pussy, Rich.
Well,
Yeah.
he's our
That was
president,
locker
and he
room
got-
talk.
and he got away with it.
I mean, he got elected after that shit.
Yeah,
Locker room
so-
should be back on.
I agree.
it is back on.
It is
Yeah.
officially.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
He's our president, dude. It's back on. He's our president.
Like, but you can't just grab him by the pussy though. That's
you
still
can.
off, right?
No, it's on. You can't-
No.
Oh my
No, I'm pretty sure the
We
grabbing
could
him
talk-
by the pussy's
We
no
could-
good.
We could talk.
I
Like
think you
that.
could say it.
Yeah, we could say.
But
it.
I don't think you can. Mark, you're the only one single here. Are you grabbing him by the pussy?
I'm not grabbing anyone by the pussy. I ain't
No,
going
see,
to jail.
I'm
Fuck
telling
that.
you. See, he said jail. I'm pretty sure
He
you're
said
wrong.
jail.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong. I don't think you can just grab him by the pussy, Rich. I think you do have to court them.
I think you have to take them out and try to get them out of their clothes like a gentleman.
Yeah. There's none of this ruffian business.
Yo, Mark, what do you think about going to a public bathroom and leaving a door unlocked while you're taking a shit?
What? Who does that?
Somebody left the door unlocked, taking a shit in a one-stall bathroom.
So people
did
just
you
kind of
walk
keep
in?
popping in.
yeah,
You didn't notice his feet under the fucking thing?
No, it was the door, and he left the
Wait,
door open. and
no,
it was
hold
just-
on. When you walk in, there's always like room to walk, and you see the thing, and there's
No,
feet.
listen, no, it was a bathroom door.
What would the door open and the fucking thing was right in front of you?
There was no stall. It was just a bathroom.
Oh.
A guy sitting on the toilet, a door,
Oh.
and he left it unlocked.
Oh, so he
Oh, it
wanted
wasn't
people to
open
walk
at
in.
all.
It was
I
like
mean,
a-
it wasn't closed at
No,
all.
no,
Is
no.
what you're
It
No,
saying.
the
wasn't
door
an
was
closed
closed,
toilet.
It wasn't locked.
Right.
Okay, so how did it open?
I opened the door.
Yes,
He's
that I
on
get
the
that
toilet
now.
taking a
Okay,
shit.
how did you not see feet
No,
underneath the
there-
partition?
No, there was
door
there's
is
no
closed.
no part. There was no right.
This was ceiling to.
Yes.
What fucking bathroom were you in that did ceiling to floor partitions? I've never heard of this such a thing. In a public bathroom?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard
It's
of this
a
thing?
one-person bathroom.
One person bathroom.
Then why would there even be a door if it's a one-person bathroom?
No.
The door to the bathroom?
The door to the bathroom
serious?
wasn't locked.
Oh, I thought you meant a stall.
No,
Duh.
no stall.
Okay.
No stall.
Yeah, I'm thinking stall. My bad.
No stall.
Totally thinking stall.
No
I smoked a little before the show. Give me a break. Go ahead.
No stall.
Yeah.
I
No,
open the
completely
door.
stupid.
You leave the door unlocked. You're taking a shit.
Did he do
hi.
this? Ooh.
Yeah. Like,
Everyone does the same shit, no matter who you are. When that
Oh,
door opens,
oh,
you're like,
oh.
in here.
and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, block the fucking door.
Yeah. I'd be furious too. Where was this?
Was that a fucking pizzeria?
A pizzeria. Now you
Oh,
got.
boy.
Did you guys make eye contact while you were eating afterwards?
He didn't. His fucking eyes were to the floor.
But you could see him visually while you were at the
I was
pizzeria
staring at
and
him.
done.
I
After
was-
the bathroom situation, there was
I was trying to get him to look at me like, you fucked up.
yeah,
He didn't
like
look at-
fucked up.
where the fuck were you raised that you don't lock a fucking public bathroom door? You stupid idiot!
His eyes were at the floor and out the fucking door.
You should have just beat him senseless in the middle of that thing.
I tried to get him to look at me. He
Start a fight with him,
Was-
right?
No, just like asshole.
Lock eyes with him.
Yeah, I see you.
You should have locked eyes with him. And went, ah. For everyone who's listening on the brand, which if you are listening on the brand, you can catch us live every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can also catch Unfiltered Marriage at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Super Ugly Show YouTube. But if you are only listening, I just did that thing that the gross lady does in Kingpin. You ever just go in a public bathroom, like a stall public bathroom, and just piss very wildly all over the walls, the seat, the floor?
If I don't like the place.
Of course you have, right, Mark? Give it to me. Every guy's done it.
No.
Bullshit. Never like a game or something, and you're just like, bah. No, I've
Yeah.
done it. When you're all drunk and shit at a club.
You do it at his restaurant, don't you?
Never once. It's my mother-in-law's, by the way. And no, I would never do that to my mother-in-law. Absolutely not. No, if I ever even seen somebody doing that, I'd fuck them up. You know, like, I'm not going to be the one doing it. Jesus fucking Christ.
There was one time, fucking bar was packed. This guy was so drunk, he was walking in the back. To the left is the bathroom, to the right's the storeroom. He opened the storeroom, walked in, and he was peeing in the mop bucket.
Oh,
and he
son
was
of a
so drunk. I grabbed him and threw him out the back door. And he was so drunk, he had no idea. He just
Was this one of the regulars?
no,
It
no, it wasn't. It was
you
some
know what I'm
weirdo.
thinking? Sideshow, of course.
Oh God.
Yeah, I immediately went to him. Immediately, I was like, it's got to be him. My friend Sal, you guys know Sal. He used to go up to bars and like be ordering and pull his dick out, and as he's ordering, just pissing against the bar.
yeah.
And he
Oh,
would
my
just sit
God.
there and be like, "Let me get a vodka and Red Bull," and then just stand there and piss all over the
Yeah.
fucking bar.
Fuck that.
I've
What a
done that
weirdo.
before.
People would get so pissed because they'd be standing next to him in a splashback, and he's gross. He's getting splash black all over him.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He doesn't
The
care,
goof,
'cause-
it makes it
Yeah,
worth it.
yeah, and he's so fucked up at that point that
Fucking gross.
it's disgusting. I've known several people to do that.
So weird.
Several people. That's a weird one to me. You ever see the hey, can you see my watch? And they have their dick on their wrist.
That's classic.
So who was that? Nick Swartzen, right? But I've seen
Yeah.
someone do that live. They obviously stole it from him. But like any of that stuff, I always look at people and go, I don't like that.
That was before
Yeah.
the finger hole game.
The finger hole game too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No good either. I remember people used to do I sat and gum and they'd show you their sack through their shorts, like their basketball shorts. They'd be like, yo, did I sit and gum? And they'd have their fucking leg up and their fucking nut hanging out. You son of a bitch.
It's fucked up.
No, it's gross. It's gross. E-cig bans. Ban the e-cigarettes. They killed 7 people, Richie. 7 people have died from e-cigs. Ban them.
Yeah.
How many people died from cigarettes in the last, I don't know, since we started, 20 minutes? Probably hundreds, if
Hundreds.
not thousands.
I think it's not about safety or health. Otherwise, they would ban
Of
cigarettes
course
and alcohol
not.
and all that bullshit. It's about
Tax.
the market. It's about the market not being able to regulate and tax like they do for cigarettes.
Yeah.
Now the major cigarette companies own like a huge majority. So I wonder if those companies are going to be getting a pass on to different products that they can make
Well, yes, menthol and regular tobacco is a go.
Yeah.
Any other flavor,
Right.
no go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which I knew this was coming. They've been talking about this for fucking ever. Now people have died, so now they're like, here we go. Now we got our stance. Yeah. But they've been trying to do this for over a year. That's why I switched to menthol. I used to smoke the cucumber ones. I liked them. They taste great. But then I heard about this, and I'm like, I'm not going to be one of those people that go, fuck, now I don't have the flavor I like. I'm just going to menthol because I know they're going to keep menthol and tobacco.
Yeah.
Like that. Of course they're going to keep that.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And if I was you people, if you smoke e-cigs, switch to one of those now because your shit's getting taken.
Yeah, so it's like I think it's like 70% of the entire market for the vaping is owned by one conglomerate company.
Wow.
And out of that, like 40% is owned by tobacco. So it's a large portion, you know, and again, they lobby the government more than anybody else.
It's a bunch of fucking bullshit, if you ask me.
I agree.
It's a bunch of
My
bullshit.
strawberry milk donut fucking supreme.
What are you
is
fucking smoking? You fucking
That's so weird. Eat candy.
strawberry glazed
Just eat
donut.
candy.
It's fucking. It's the greatest thing in the world.
You know what I wanted to call you right there, but I'm not allowed to. But I'm going to say what I wanted to call him.
Go ahead.
I'm not calling him it.
Go ahead.
But I wanted to call
Say
you
it.
this. A gaylord.
Oh.
A gaylord. Remember when that was like the biggest
Yeah.
insult as a kid? You'd be like, look at this kid. He's a gaylord. And you'd be like, fuck. I'm not a gaylord. They said gaylord on this. Throw him off, Vince.
I think we should just fuck it. Let people do it. They're gonna eat Tide Pods. They're gonna fucking sniff paint. Do whatever.
Yeah.
Sniff glue. They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. Fucking go to town. Man.
Oh my God. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
I'm watching this as baby. We're going to talk about this show, me and you personally, because this show's amazing. We found the greatest show on television ever. It's filled with people you just want to punch in the fucking face repeatedly.
Uh-oh.
It's called Extreme Cheapskates. Have any of you seen this show?
No.
Oh, these people are so fucking hateable.
Really?
They are the fucking worst. They make you look like a fucking rapper from the 90s. Okay? I'm not kidding, bro. These people, but as I'm watching it, you know who was on there?
Who?
That Goldilocks chick that's on the fucking brand. She goes...
What Goldilocks?
Goldilocks. You know the blonde chick that's on the brand? She does that show, Goldie's Closet, Goldie's Closet, I think it's called.
Huh.
She does a show. She's like a rock and roll chick.
Okay.
And she was on this show. She goes into fucking laundry mats and gets lost socks and uses them as maxi pads.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Like that's her form of fucking...
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, when she was buying her friend's drink after their gig, she's like, I'll buy you a drink. She goes to the thing. She gets the bar mats, 2 shots with the bar mats.
Oh, they call that the Jersey Turnpike.
Yeah, it's called several
What are you
things.
talking
But
about the bar mats?
the bar mats that, you know, that you put your drinks on, your cups as you're pouring.
Yeah, the rubber mats.
The rubber mats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. She did 2 shots from there and then took
That's
other
full of
people's...
bacteria.
Of course it is. They're disgusting.
Gross.
Those are things that you do like as a goof to the guy that's really fucked up. You're like, dude, do the fucking bar mat shot. Like, no one sober does that. You're a mess doing that. And 2 beers that were very evenly unpoured that she poured into other people's cups and gave them to the 2 dudes she was with.
Ew.
And they did the shots. I was like, that's fucking disgusting. She did other stuff. I forget what. But one thing she did that was pretty cool. She bought an old hospital and renovated it. And it was actually pretty cool looking. Like, I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. I don't know why they're showing this part of it because it seems like she spent a good amount of money on this part.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the socks at the laundromat thing, I was like, that's really fucking weird and
Yeah,
gross.
it's fucking
Gross.
nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. Was she just walking around with socks with her all the time?
Oh.
I don't know. But, yeah, me and Jess, it's our new obsession as far as TV goes.
What if what if there's like fucking
Hers wasn't bad. Like, hers was like a 6-minute piece because they really didn't have much. And she must like know a producer or something, you know, and they just threw her on just to throw her on.
Yeah.
Because, like, her piece was short and it wasn't like the other people. I'm not kidding you. Like, you want them dead. They're so fucking cheap. They are the fucking worst. This guy threw his daughter's Sweet 16 at a strip club because they're closed during the day.
really?
I swear to God.
That's
At
nice.
a fucking strip club. This other woman had her daughter's wedding in an old gymnasium where the roof was falling, and so they had nets along the whole roof so shit doesn't fall on your head.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then
All right.
BYOF and BYOB.
What is BYO?
Bring your own food and bring your own beer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but not just food for you, for everybody.
Wow.
And then this Christmas party, this woman, she took a bunch of Salvation Army meat, is what I could think of. Like, it was like thrift store meat.
Oh,
You ever like see a thrift store, grocery store? I've never heard of these,
No.
but apparently they exist.
no.
All the meat was $1. Chicken.
Nice.
Yeah. She made this monstrosity of a thing. People ate it, but I look at things like that and I go, she told people to bring their own silverware, your own cup, and your own chair. Your own chair, I can get. You don't have enough chairs? Bring a chair if you got one, please. Silverware and cup? Bitch, go get plastic forks and fucking paper cups.
Yeah, you could buy them like
Yeah.
by the mass, pretty cheap.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Now what? I gotta fucking clean my shit after I'm done eating? Like, what the fuck is this? She was the worst. You have to watch this show. There's so many people. There's this woman who cuts her lawn at midnight because she uses electric hedge clippers. And after midnight, I guess wherever the fuck she lives, it's cheaper to use electricity after midnight.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Imagine you're her fucking neighbor.
Oh my god.
I'd wake up every night be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Shut that shit off.
Feel like I'm saving electricity. Go back to bed. Then you go back to bed and shut up.
Another guy, instead of having a real refrigerator, they dug a hole in the ground
She
because
built a fake
Yeah.
turkey with chicken.
it's
Wait,
fucking
what?
crazy, this show.
Jessica put the thing.
Yeah.
She put a fake turkey.
We'll talk more about it on
she
Unfiltered
called it a
Marriage.
turkey.
Yeah, we're gonna talk more about that show, but yeah, that chick was on it, and I was like, holy shit, there's that fucking chick from the brand.
Oh my god. That's
but yeah,
funny.
using fucking
That's
You-
gross.
That's funny.
lost socks.
Come on, that's funny.
It's disgusting.
Life is funny.
Did anyone see the Baldwin roast? Alec Baldwin.
Oh, I did not.
Oh god damn it!
How was that?
It was fucking actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, the past few roasts have been pretty bad. This
Yeah.
one was pretty good. De Niro was there. Boy, does he look like he's 108 years old.
Yeah, the
What
adrenochrome's
kind of
running out.
reaction did he get?
Respect one. He wasn't funny really.
Is that that dude that molested all the kids, the one with the glasses?
My God, who?
What?
That dude that's
What the?
into
Woody Allen?
No. He's on all of those, but he's got like glasses. He's kind of dorky. He's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies.
Andy Dick. Who molested kids? I have no idea who. And I'm naming people that didn't do that at all.
Wait.
But I'm just trying to think of people you might
Did,
think
like,
it
the pedo
is.
stuff.
Pedo
God with
stuff.
the glasses.
Who are you talking about? What was he in? Other than Adam Sandler stuff. And what Adam Sandler stuff? Give me a specific Adam Sandler thing.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Was he in that movie Con Air? That the skinny guy, the crazy teeth.
No, that's Steve Buscemi. He's
Oh,
a
that's
goddamn
Buscemi.
hero.
No, that's Buscemi.
God damn it. You know when 9/11 happened, he quit acting and he went back to fucking being a firefighter.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't let people take pictures of him and nothing. He didn't want anyone to know he was doing it.
Yeah.
And
I
it
know.
leaked like finally years later that he did it.
That's crazy.
I'm sure he's probably furious about it too because
Yeah.
he really didn't want like any accolades and nothing. He just
Right.
wanted to go help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind what I said. When I come up with it, I'll say
If
his name.
you come up with it all,
No,
man.
I know who it is, but I just gotta find it.
All right. Baby, you think about this one. This is a guy-girl's perspective type thing, so this is going to be a good one for both shows. All right. If you were a lesbian your whole life, are you technically a virgin? Even if
Wow.
you use toys, I'm saying everything you can do as a lesbian that's fine. But is losing your virginity sex with a man and a woman?
Oh,
And
that's
same with a gay man. Because when you think losing your virginity, that's
Yeah, but
the norm.
That's all on somebody's perspective.
I
When
agree
you go-
100%.
Okay, when
but
you-
in
hold on,
your
when you-
perspective,
when
what do you
go-
think?
When you go to a hospital, they ask you, what would you like to be referred as? Man, female, or
I
other?
understand. Okay, but in the lesbian scenario, because the phallus is false,
They say that having sex is having sex.
I
with a
understand
female.
that.
Rubbing.
scissor.
scissoring is
full-
losing virginity.
Yes, that's intercourse.
That's crazy. So then fingering a girl's losing virginity, or having oral sex with a girl is losing virginity.
Yeah.
Yes, in your eyes, yes.
No,
Mark,
it isn't.
Yeah.
it's not.
No, it's not.
So then what is?
To me, regular female, male. Regular,
Okay, but
you know,
if you're a lesbian your whole life,
I'm not a lesbian though.
I'm not. Of
For
course
me-
you're not. I'm saying in your opinion, if you knew two lesbians and they would have get always lesbians, right?
Yeah, they
And
lost their
you were
virginity
like,
too.
no, you're both virgins. because
They're not.
you've never been with dudes.
Yeah, no, for them, they're not lesbians. I mean,
They're not.
They're not.
No. I thought you said you was all right, Spider.
They're not virgins. No,
Why not?
because they had sex with each other.
Yes, I
Sex
know that.
means different
But
for them
but
than it
doesn't
means-
sex mean breaking a hymen? Which now a false phallus can break a hymen, but does it count because it's false?
Did they
Mark.
pop their cherry?
I want to hear your opinion on this.
Yeah, I think so.
You think it's valid as losing virginity?
Yeah.
What about no false phallus, lesbian your whole life, never had, because you're like hardcore lesbian and we don't even want fake dicks in
cherry?
us.
Pop cherry.
You know what I
pop
mean? And they
cherry.
only do oral stuff and fingering.
Yeah, I mean, I think penetration is.
So if you finger a girl at 10 years old, 11 years old, you've lost your virginity.
If he's a
That's
lesbian,
disgusting.
If you're anyone.
Yeah, I think that penetration is what would constitute sex.
So you're saying fingering is sex? Is I've lost my virginity? I fingered a person.
I didn't lose my virginity.
You're still a virgin.
I'm still a virgin. Fingers don't
though.
count.
That's the funny thing. He is though. He's a fucking devout virgin and a good Christian man.
I am not having sex until married
No, but
again.
but so wait a second. So you're saying if you finger a girl when you're a young kid,
no. If he got fingered, then his virginity is lost. That's what he's saying. Who's doing the fingering? If he got fingered, he lost his virginity.
no, you finger a chick.
No, he didn't lose his virginity. That's what you said. He didn't lose his virginity. She did.
Right.
So when he gets fingered,
Oh, the girl only does. You didn't.
Right.
So finger him and you take
Wait,
his virginity.
wait. So
Yeah.
now you're saying a girl gets fingered and that's it? Virginity's gone?
It's
If
the
the
act of
cherry
penetration.
That's fine. I can't. You should stay for next show because we have the open mic anyway.
If the cherry's popped, right?
I think so.
You can't pop a cherry from fingering, can you?
Maybe not.
What are you
You
fucking
can.
Manute Bold? You got big
Manute Bold.
fingers, you know? Like, I don't know. Can you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a good
I've never
question.
heard of it. That's a good question. Jess, in the comments, can you pop a hymen by fingering?
Nice. Google it.
The hymen?
All right, that's what it's called. Isn't that what it's called? The hymen?
I don't know.
I believe that's the medical jargon for it.
Medical jargon.
Medical jargon,
We're
Rich.
getting really, really specific.
All right, we're getting close to the end. People are waiting. People are waiting. Yes, you can. Okay, thank you, baby. We're gonna get into that one on unfiltered marriage. Also, you can with a tampon.
Oh, why?
News to me. All right, I don't know how deep this thing is. Again, we'll get into this on unfiltered
The
marriage.
Yeah,
cervix
Papa
is less than
Cherry,
4
you
inches.
No, but no, I haven't. I've never been with a virgin. Sorry.
The cervix is less than 4 inches.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yo, Rocky's not big enough to pop a cherry.
Highlight of Richie.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Good going. Good fucking going, bro. Get it with that fucking little thing, bro.
Just sit down, you fool. What an idiot.
Yeah, that's all right there. Kill him again next time, Tiger.
I hate your stupid face. Are you done?
Yes.
You done? All right, good. The movie last night. Would you move up north with your shit making up stuff?
Oh my god.
Anyway, what'd you think last night? On a scale, just before we even get into it, 1 to 10,
Oh man.
what do you give it?
All right.
We're
First-
talking about 3 from Hell here, Rob Zombie's new movie.
All right. I'm gonna go over first what I think it was. What I think of it, and then I'll give you my rating on it. I thought that the movie was good, and I thought that everywhere that they took the movie was good, and it should have. It's like where they took it, they should have. But I think that the character development and the character development actually and the underdevelopment of the characters that were supposed to adverse them was lacking, and it didn't create like that go-to feeling like holy shit, like they're fucking going to get them, or they're going to kill these motherfuckers, or they fucking got them. It didn't give me that sensation.
You
like
know,
the other one did.
the
underdevelopment of those characters didn't. That lack thereof was the reason why I'm rating this less than I wanted to, because of that reason.
which is
The underdevelopment of the characters.
So out of 10.
If I'm giving 9.5 for Devil's Rejects and 8.59 for House of a Thousand Corpses, I'm giving this
That high for House of a Thousand Corpses. That's incredible.
I'm giving this to say like an 8.
I'm surprised to hear because I didn't see the movie, but Rob Zombie
You
usually
said an
does,
8?
he does usually does a really good job.
I'm not so. I'm
Like
saying
they-
this.
like-
I'm like.
Like the details that he usually puts in his movies with the
I'm
characters.
not comparing it to any
is-
other movie as an 8.
This
or
one
not.
felt cheap. This movie felt cheap. It looked cheap. That's the
But you
start.
understand what I'm saying to you, right?
Yeah. But
But you're still giving it an 8.
Yeah, it was a good movie, and I didn't hate anything about it. It was just they didn't develop the right.
it looked rushed. It looked like it was
Yeah.
filmed rushed. Sherry Moon gave a great performance. After I saw it last night, I even said to Richie and Jess in the car, I go, she'd be a really good Harley Quinn. Like, after watching her in this movie, I was like, if they didn't have Margot Robbie, which I think she would probably even do better than Margot Robbie, written right and in the right movie. I'm not saying that, in the Harley Quinn that Margot Robbie's doing, she would fit, but I think in a crazier, more psychotic role and a smaller role, not a front and center role the way Margot Robbie is,
Yeah, I don't think Margot Robbie does the detail
because she becomes normal.
I don't think the acting has any depth.
No.
She's playing a decent role. She fits the part,
And it's a laugh.
But
It's mostly
right,
like
yeah,
when
exactly.
she's crazy, she just
Yeah,
which
right.
Sherry Moon does as well. But in this movie, there's a little bit more to her craziness in this movie. And I actually, for once, there's parts where you go, ugh, there's Sherry Moon again, and then there's parts where I was like, given the right direction, and I guess if she does it good enough, this girl can do good things.
Yeah.
Like Richie said, the villains of the movie are just shoehorned in so fast, so out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're wearing masks at the end, so like you really don't get to know like who they're going up against and who they're.
Well, you do, and it's because of the dumbest reason. Like there's something gigantic that happens in this movie that they just go, and this happened. Now let's continue on with the movie. Literally, like, here's something. We spend about maybe 90 seconds on it. Gigantic moment. Move on with the rest of the movie as if we didn't just do something historical in the horror world. I'm not going to do any spoilers for people who don't want it. If you want it, I don't know. I guess hit up the Facebook and DM me there. I'll give it to you there. But you know the moment I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And
I'm just glad he put on another movie.
you know what?
I guess,
Spoiler alert. Spoiler. No, I'm not going to do spoiler
No,
alert.
don't
I don't
do
want
that.
you guys shutting anything off.
Don't do it. It's not
Yeah,
worth it.
that annoyed me. I had a few things.
Go watch it, and it's worth the watch.
Why was the clown there? So when you see it and you hear me in the back of your head go, why is he here? You're going to go, yeah, why the fuck is he here? And I had one more thing. Let me see what I write down here. And also about Baby, I love the way she kills. She is a killing motherfucker in that movie, and she is awesome in it. Honestly, Baby's probably the best one in the movie this time around,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest. The new character was cool. I liked it. There was a lot of recreation of scenes from Devil's Rejects, pretty much.
I liked it though, and I liked him, and he did a really good job.
Out of the three movies, it's the weakest in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's out of 10, a barely passing grade, 6.5. But to also be fair, there was a lot of high expectation as a Devil's Reject diehard fan. So I need a second viewing, and that score may change next time I see it. Because I think, being there and
You're
the
upset a
anticipation of it
little
all. No, I needed to really take it all in. I actually had it at a 7.5 last night. And then I brought it down one because I was jaded by being such a Rob Zombie fan. And I have to be fair. When I beat things up, I beat things up. And I can't put on, blue blockers just because I support Rob Zombie and his filmmaking. So if he makes a miss, he makes a miss. What can I do? This isn't a miss, but
Lords of
Salem.
Lords of
I didn't
Salem.
hate that either.
Yeah, but he didn't particularly like
No. But
it's like
my
this-
opinion in this world, you should have left it as at the end of Rejects. They went out on top. You know what I mean? I know they went out dying and getting shot in our vision, but now you've ruined that. And now we know they live. So now that meaning has no ending anymore. That meaning means nothing. So now you've also taken that away from Devil's Rejects. Think about that, Rich.
Yeah, I know. I know.
5.5. You failed.
He put it down even more.
You failed. I just thought of that, and I'm absolutely right. You've just made a significant fucking ending in a great fucking movie pointless and meaningless. And for what?
Yeah, for no reason.
For no reason. For no reason. Because you felt like making a movie.
It's going to, this movie's going to be down to like a 4.0 right at the end of this fucking podcast.
But now that I just thought of that, that's fucking that's a crucial element in this now trilogy. Yeah. That Devil's Rejects was a great, not even horror film. It broke horror. It was something else. It was a whole fucking genre of its own.
Yeah.
And now
because it's not horror. It's,
no.
You know.
And now the ending has been sullied by the existence of Three from Hell.
Yeah, it's a but like I said, I'm glad that they put out another movie, but it was rushed.
Are you? Are you glad? Are you really glad?
There was a couple of things that like I was happy to see in there, and I don't know.
I don't understand why we have to keep repeating and dragging out stories.
Because the people
and
wanted to see these characters again, but at what cost?
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
And you've wanted it, and now you've got it. I always said a prequel with different actors would have been fine with me.
Yeah.
Like
then
a prequel.
You can't fuck it up.
Yeah, you can't fuck.
You
know,
get separated.
Exactly. But now you've fucked up Devil's Rejects.
You Rocky 5'd it.
Oh.
What?
He Rocky 5'd it.
What's wrong with Rocky 5?
Nothing. Nothing, bro.
You mean he RoboCopped it?
Yeah. RoboCop 3'd it.
No, just RoboCopped it. They suck from beginning to end. We don't even need to get to 3. We just start at 1. You RoboCopped it.
Yeah.
It's a pile of shit.
All right.
It's not. I don't want to be too hard on it, but like now that I think about
it,
It's fine.
I'm still giving it a 6.5. I'm not, but 6.5. 6.5. I want to give it less. I really do. I want to give it a 6.0, but I'm not going to let that whole ending thing, even though I should. 6.0 final.
All right.
Failure. 6.0.
Next subject before we keep going down.
6.0. That's set.
Damn.
All right.
Shit.
Now I really got to see it.
All right. We'll stay on the movie thing real
And we didn't
quick.
get a poster. The fucking people from the movie theater wound up keeping all the posters.
Yeah, we didn't get shit.
That's some
We
bullshit.
got a fucking thing.
They said, they handed out the first 50. We go in the movie theater. There's only like 35 people in there. So
Yeah.
that means they fucking kept the posters to themselves because they handed out posters with it.
They're selling them on eBay and shit.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
You know that's what they're doing, these
Fucking
little
dicks.
cocksuckers.
Assholes.
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you remember the band Primus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did anyone like them? They fucking suck.
What was their hit song?
My name is Mud, and we're known
My
as
name
Big
is
Brown
Mud.
Beaver, and they're the worst.
Do you remember those videos?
Yeah. Like the videos, I guess, were kind of cool, but even then, I was like, fuck this band.
Yeah.
And people like them.
They were entertaining.
Why does anyone... No, they stink. Fuck Primus. I fucking hate their guts. They were just awful. Bum, 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 bum.
My
Bum,
name is
bum,
Mud.
bum, bum. Yeah. Mud. My name is Mud. Mud. My name is Mud. Yeah, fuck off. My brother liked them. I never understood anyone who liked Primus. It's like liking Weezer. I don't like Weezer either.
Yeah, I'm not a Weezer fan.
You're a Weezer guy, are you? You look like you love Weezer.
Beverly Hills wasn't a bad song, I guess. Say it
I
ain't
can't
so.
reach you.
Say
It's
it
my
ain't-
short arms.
Say it ain't so wasn't that
He knows
bad.
the right distance where I can't reach him. No.
Yeah, it's not that they didn't have a couple of.
Yeah, but there's people that are like
Songs.
diehard Weezer heads. And
I
they're like,
couldn't
"Dude,
imagine
Weezer."
seeing them
No, I
or
would
listening to a full album.
I'd punch myself in the head 2 songs in. 2 songs in, I just punch myself in the head until I just knock myself out. It'd be awful. South Park theme. Yeah, even South Park guys ditched the Primus one and just went to their own, didn't they? I don't think they use the Primus one anymore. Fuck
I didn't even know
Primus.
Primus made the South Park theme.
They did in the very beginning. I don't know if they
fucking
still
hilarious.
do. I don't know if they still do. But what else did I have here? The extreme. Oh, the last thing. Another movie thing. Maybe not last thing. Robert Rodriguez. Sylvester Stallone. Cobra 2.
What?
Go. Marion Cobretti. What does he say when he's in the grocery store? You know what I'm talking about? No, and he's on the PA system with the guy. And he's like, I don't like dirtbags. Or something like that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch that over again.
Let me see if I can find it.
I think there's no need to remake this or redo
No, they're
it
not remaking.
or continue this story at all.
I also read today Tango and Cash. Stallone's on a
Tango
fucking tear.
and fucking Cash. Come on.
That's-
Stallone's got to take it easy.
Well, hold on,
But-
Kurt Russell, that's a little different.
But also,
I love Kurt Russell.
I love Kurt Russell.
I
Come
love
on.
Kurt Russell.
dude, also in every fucking like comeback with Rambo, Rocky, they've all been fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, they were a lot better than the previous one of the said franchise.
Yeah.
So maybe if he brings back Cobra, he gets an Oscar finally for Cobra for acting. You know, like he almost got it for Rocky.
I don't think so.
I mean, he almost got it for Creed.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's a stretch.
But no one would have been like, in 2016, whatever year it was, Stallone's going to get nominated for playing Rocky back in 89. And people would be like, you know what? That sounds legit. That'll happen.
No, that's that.
Everyone would be like,
Yeah.
you're fucking crazy.
No, yeah.
So what if out of nowhere, him and Rodriguez do Cobra, and it's just a fucking amazing, incredible, like, down on his luck now, Marion Cobretti, old, withered, you know, the fucking car's all beat up.
How do you think this new Rambo is going to be?
I can't wait. I think it's going to be awesome.
Of course. Everybody can't wait.
Action-wise, I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, well, Stallone's good at action.
Yeah, he knows how to make a good action movie.
Yeah.
He knows what people want to see.
Just
and
enough gore.
Yeah, and like huge destruction.
Yeah.
Just a lot of it.
Yeah, just him going. He's just going to run through motherfuckers.
And now he doesn't even do like, remember in the like Rambo 2 and 3, he would kill and he would do the now he doesn't even do that. Now he's just old and like pissed off killing people. So he's not even trying anymore. He's just like, we'll get it in production, guys. Just get me back there, dirty me up. I'll shoot a few rounds and we'll get it in production. But it's crazy. He pumps them out though, and they're fucking awesome. Like I think this is gonna be great.
I want him to take out so many people.
I'm hoping in the after credits scene, John Wick shows up and we finally get our answer, because that would be the greatest thing ever, Rich. Could you imagine like that really happens though? I'm like, dude, we stayed for the after credits and John Wick showed up. Next John Wick versus Rambo. That'd be the greatest day of my life.
And
Other
for
than
all
my
you
kids being
people
born
out
and
there
getting
that-
married to my
that
beautiful
don't-
wife.
Hold on. Madalena's in the chat. Holy shit! What
What?
the fuck?
Yeah. Maddie's in the chat.
What?
For those people that say, "Oh, I don't want to see," Sylvester Stallone at 80 years old coming back and killing everybody. Like, no, you do want to see that. What's going on?
He's finding the
Here it
clip.
is. I don't like lousy shots. That's it. Yeah, that's my favorite line of the whole movie. Like, you're a lousy shot. I don't like lousy shots. Like, he's got to insult them, like, but like a little insult before he kills him. You know, it's not like, hey, you're an ugly fucking piece of shit.
Like,
Your shooting's kind of off. I don't like lousy shooting. So now I'm definitely going to kill you.
yeah, you gotta die.
Yeah, you're definitely going to die because your shooting stinks. Fucking Marion Cobretti. I love that, man. Is that movie not so wonderfully bad, though? They have the 10-minute modeling scene for no reason. You remember that part? Bridget Nielsen's first, like, real movie. So they just have her do, like, a modeling thing for,
What
like...
about, what about Beverly Hills Cop? You think they're gonna redo another one of those?
Eddie Murphy's on the comeback trail.
Yeah,
So
man. It's another
They
one.
might do another one.
I'm hearing Dolomite's supposed to be a hit, which would be Netflix's first good movie. Because I still have yet to see a good Netflix movie.
The TV
Original
series,
Netflix movie.
Marianne. Check
Yeah.
out Marianne, the TV series on Netflix. It is fucking amazing.
It's French, but it's
still
dubbed.
so good.
Just so you know.
It's so fucking
You got to
scary.
warn people with that shit, Rich.
It's so creepy. But it's dubbed. They dubbed it in English, but it is originally French. But it is a fucking creepy movie. Creepy TV series.
Yeah. Did you
Awesome.
watch it during the daytime or at nighttime?
Day and nighttime.
And you were creeped out during the day?
Yep.
You're such a fucking pussy.
Awesome.
What a pussy you
It
are.
was really that good. It's really that good.
Fucking gigantic pussy you are. Creeped out during the day from a TV show.
It's fucking. It's
Mary
amazing.
Ann.
Tough crowd.
Mary Ann Cabretti. That's the name, Mary Ann.
It's his mother, Mary Ann, with a Y.
Do you really think they would blend those two together?
John Wick and
Wick,
Rambo?
yeah.
No. They're two completely different
You know,
genres.
well, I mean, look at what they did with the transporter and fucking. They moved. What was it? Fucking shit.
Triple X?
Nope.
Jackie Chan.
Nope.
Jackie Chan crossed paths with somebody, though, in a movie. Remember that? And there was like a passing of the guard thing. I think it was Jet Li, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
But there was a thing where he passes somebody in the airport and like they both like bump each other and do that. And then like kind of just walk away.
Really?
I
Yeah.
could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
I forgot who it is. What was that face, Rich?
I don't know.
Can you do that one again? He got like really small on it and his teeth went right over his lips. And he did like a little, really?
God.
Really? Why would you make that face? Oh, yeah, we're losing control here. All right, guys. Stay tuned. Unfiltered Marriage coming up next. We start late, end early. Fuck you. We do what we want. Fucking hashtag Ruizing. What are you looking at? You want to read the chat, see if there's anything in there, if anyone said anything? Did anyone say anything? If you did, rewrite it. You got
You said anything.
you got 60 seconds. If you wanted a question answered, you got 60 seconds.
Yeah, ask anybody on here anything.
Anything goes right now. 60 seconds. Write it in the chat. And we'll answer it. But if not,
That's it.
your fate has forever been sealed. Deal with it. All right. What do we got coming up? Anything good? The Giants aren't starting Eli Manning, and everyone's crying about it.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
It's the end of it.
I agree.
Eli had a great
Why
career.
don't you guys love me? Fuck you, Frankie. You have the same size sneaker as me, so what good are you?
He said he had sex with 4 virgins and never broke one hymen. Is it him?
Yeah, of course it's him. He has no dick.
Oh, why Richie's so aggressive with people's penises.
Very aggressive with a penis.
New movie,
Oh, my.
The Irishman. Yeah. There is a new movie called The Irishman. It's going to be on Netflix. We talked about it a few weeks ago. I'm very concerned about this movie.
Yeah.
It features a bunch of old, great actors who haven't made a good movie in years.
That have a really strong political stance.
Yeah, and it also features a very old director. Martin Scorsese's in his fucking 80s. Ask Richie if he finished the bridge yet and lay off the cold cuts.
What?
That's not in the chat. That's a personal text I just received. Did you finish the bridge yet?
Yes.
And also lay off the cold cuts.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you know who that is?
No.
You don't know who that is?
No idea.
I'll give you one guess who it is. They personally texted me and complained to you about the bridge and to lay off the cold cuts.
I have no idea.
No idea. We mentioned him earlier in the show.
No idea.
Yeah, what are you thinking? You know, it was a good Netflix.
Go ahead.
Netflix.
Netflix movie.
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh fuck! Now I forgot it.
Someone
It was
wrote it
a Kevin Costner. It was a new Kevin Costner.
Oh, no. You know how I know that's not good? Kevin Costner's in it.
Oh, you don't like Kevin Costner?
No, not at all. Kevin Costner's the absolute worst actor in the history of acting.
No,
Kevin
he's a good.
Costner,
He's a
you
good
like-
actor.
You like Kevin
No.
Costner?
He's a good actor.
No, he's the absolute worst.
Well, listen.
The man's never made a
He's
good film in his
typecast
entire
himself. He typecast himself because he wanted to
Yeah.
be a baseball player.
As boring, shitty guy in every movie.
See,
He sucks.
This is
I
coming-
fucking
this
hate
is-
him.
This is coming from an honest opinion about
He's
Kevin
he's in
Costner.
a movie
He's
with Woody
like-
Harrelson.
This
What
is
the hell
one-
was it called?
I know what you're talking
Coun-
about.
not
With-
No Country for Old
No,
Men.
it was where they were lawmen chasing
Yes.
Dillinger, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know of it. And I love
Yes.
Woody Harrelson. Even went, you know what, I'll give it a chance. And then I watched the trailer again and went, fuck Kevin Costner. I'm not watching this.
You gotta watch it now.
Never will.
You will.
Never will.
You gotta
Kevin
watch it.
Costner's great.
I will watch nothing that man is in.
Sal?
What?
Is it Sal?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Frankie.
Son of a bitch, Frankie. Richie's favorite movie is The Bodyguard. That's right. He
Nice.
cries every time Kevin Costner picks her up.
Yeah.
His pussy gets wet.
I love
That's why he's got such penis envy against me and Frankie, because he has a pussy like a
Wow.
woman
I love the body.
that gets wet every time she gets carried in The Bodyguard. You fucking vagina having fucking freak. Anywho, stay tuned. Unfiltered Marriage coming up next. Starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. Super Ugly Show, YouTube. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you haven't yet. If you're listening to us on the brand, I did the whole thing earlier, but if you made it through the whole thing and didn't hear that, here it is again.
Woo!
We're live every Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Super Ugly Show is the name of the channel. Go hit the like button on the videos. Go subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Do whatever the fuck you're supposed to do over there. Go to russosbrand.com. Subscribe right fucking now. It's only $3.95 a month. You get over 12 shows weekly. All new content every fucking week. $3.95, less than $1 a week. You cheap fuck. Go do it. You can download every episode of everything, video or audio. It's a fucking steal. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Also, we want to thank Realm Network. We want to thank StatementGames.com. Head over there now. The football season is upon us. Everyone's getting their prop bets in. You can win prizes, jerseys, tickets, bobbleheads. I don't know, fucking cups, cleats, mouth guards, whatever. I don't know what they give away, but you can win stuff. So why not go win it? Whatever you do, just don't let Richie see that. He's very jealous that I have that. Okay, Mark? I don't let him touch it because he doesn't know how to handle it properly. So whatever you do, just keep it far away from Richie. You remember that, Rich?
Yes.
Yeah. Just don't let him touch that. Look at him. Look at him.
Let me see that.
Do not let him see that. All right. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Where was I? StatementGames.com. Head over there now. Get all your prop bets in. We want to get Opie Radio. Head over to opieradio.com or wherever you listen to your podcast and go subscribe to the Opie Radio podcast, of course, if you're in the downtown Manhattan area. Head over now to La Cubana, Chef Carl Ruiz's hottest new Cuban restaurant. I hear the food's amazing. Still have yet to get down there, but either way, go down there. Go spend money. Tell them Super Ugly Show sent you. And stay tuned. Unfiltered Marriage. Unfiltered Marriage up next, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you come back, and we will see you next Tuesday. Peace. Full head of hair. Almost